The starting fives for both teams as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the 76ers. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And you know, right now for the Bulls, they've experimented with a lot of options this season, but at some point you are what you are. And that's a pretty good basketball team moving forward.
And David Aldridge is standing by for our pregame report. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA flattened the draft lottery odds in 2019. And last season, it introduced the play-in tournament. It's too soon to say for sure, but it sure seems like the league has gone a long way in trying to motivate teams to compete for the playoffs and not for picks.
I love it, David. I got to tell you, got to give them a lot of credit. Thank you for that report. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There was a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the bottom.
Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. Barnes out there with B. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. And for Chicago, White is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's B. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the center filling out the middle. Now here's DeRozan. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio.
And with his hard-charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit. And it helps that he can finish through contact. And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be.
And Fox gets it to go.
Well, trying to figure out ways to score through contact, De'Aaron Fox does not back down.
Fox with the steal. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Vucevic. 23 points his last outing. Pass to Glover. And here is Dosunmu. 6 on the shot clock. Right the pass to DeRozan. Over Barnes. Here's Vucevic, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And how about the hustle from Vucevic there on the glass, securing that precious second chance opportunity for the team.
And Fox gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that one's good. Glover.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Right side, Fox. On the wing, Holiday. Offensive rebound. Here's B. And the three off target. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Glover the pass to DeRozan. White against Fox. To the inside. Vucevic. Sabonis with the steal. Outside Holiday. DeRozan with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Fox. And once again off the mark by Seattle. The Bulls leading by 3. Passes it to Dosunmu. Now here's Vucevic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that's the 7-foot difference for Vucevic. Tough defense, contact. It doesn't do enough to throw off his ability to make that shot.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now here's DeRozan. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. And he comes up with the deuce.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And DeRozan, a free agent this past offseason, took his time to find the right fit in terms of who he would sign with, ultimately choosing Chicago in a big victory for the Bulls.
Now here is Holiday. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Right on the bucket. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. Leading by 5. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
And a lot can be said about Montas Sabonis' scoring ability, but everything else he does, he also excels at. Also a terrific passer for a big man.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. You know, when you think about the other areas where Sabonis stands out, rebounding has to come to mind as well.
Yeah, and Kevin, he's a guy who fights for possessions, not going to overwhelm you athletically, but he knows his team relies on him to be a force on the glass, so he's never afraid to get physical to win those battles.
Seattle trails by 5. Outside Holiday. Outside Sabonis. Basket good.
Well, Sabonis can play there on the block. That's where he did a lot of damage in college, so him working inside, that's a good sign.
And DeRozan. Here we go.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
For Seattle, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Fox, no good. The Bulls leading by 5. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. You look at the Bulls. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up.
Checking out Chicago. They had plenty of doubters before the season started, but I can't imagine there's anybody out there that's taking them lightly anymore.
Well, how could you? They're a team that's actually feared at this point, and that is legit. They go into every single game, no matter who's the opponent, and they expect to win.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. T comes in for B, and it's Brown in for Dosunmu. Here's DiVincenzo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Brown Jr.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for Harrison Barnes.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And he knocks down the first one. Cummings, he's checked in for Fox. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Chicago leading by 3. Here's DeRozan, and finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drive. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game, don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. White against Cummings. Pass to Medu. 5 to shoot. Shoots over DeRozan. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And a moment to see numbers for Nikola Vucevic. 5th in rebounding, and he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And he's so explosive, so hungry. You really can't keep him off the glass when he wants to get there. That's why he's top 5 in rebounding. White finds Vucevic. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Seattle calls timeout. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive scheme.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. And Kevin, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
And it's Seattle with the ball. After the Bulls pick up 2. The shot by Harkless, no good. Harkless with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And DeRozan sends it back. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
The free throw dropped for DeRozan.
And guys, DeMar DeRozan has really come into his own on the court. It's been great to see him realize that potential and become the player a lot of guys knew he could be.
Chicago foul. Number 3.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Chimezie Metu, shooting 1.
And that one misses. And the Kings making a change here. Isles checked in. Holmes kicks to Harkless. The pass to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. And Brown over to help. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
D passes to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. White's got 5 points so far.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
There's a minute left to play in the first.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Seattle trails by 13. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Out to the right wing. Back to Vucevic. And he lays it straight in. He's got 6.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here is Cummings after the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. Pass to Lyles. Beyond the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
3 points.
19 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside DeRozan. Brown finds DeRozan. Pass to deep. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And so it's DeMar DeRozan making highlights for Chicago. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Bulls here, guys.
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Let me remind the audience. Brent Barry, a winner of 2 titles with the Spurs. Brent, what's the secret sauce to winning a title?
Yeah, honestly, you got to have a superstar. And I was lucky enough to play with the great Hall of Famer Tim Duncan, along with Greg Popovich. You got to have a couple of those guys on your team in order to win a title.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So the Bulls 5 right now. We've got Troy Brown. Jones is out there with Green. Then it's D. And it's Vucevic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Timeout called by the Kings. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the 2 teams.
Yeah, they matched up very evenly, and that's not a compliment to either side. Last season was a struggle for both squads, and now they're each looking to turn the corner.
Catching up on the changes for Seattle. Sabonis, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Harrison Barnes comes in for Trey Lyles. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and I want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story. And it's denied by Fox. From 18 feet away, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
Brent, what I love about De'Aaron Fox, he just seems to improve every season, which is a testament to his strong work ethic.
No doubt, Kevin. And they always say speed kills. So what I like about De'Aaron Fox is that he's learning how to be crafty with his speed. One of the quickest guys in the league and tough to stay with, but he's drawing fouls. He's setting up pick and rolls. And so all these layers to that kind of quickness and speed are really helping him improve as a player.
D, he's guarded by Cummings. Here's Green. Got a piece of it. The feed to Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. You know, Greg, thinking about De'Aaron Fox and what's next for him, we know how much he wants to get to the playoffs and contend.
Yeah, I mean, Fox doesn't just want to have impressive regular season. This guy, his goal is to get his squad to the postseason. And not only that, he wants a chance to win titles.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. He's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Dosunmu in for D. Sabonis feeling it out a bit. And there it is for him. Sabonis has got 6 points.
Even with the contest, Sabonis powers through, refusing to be denied.
Here's Glover. He picked up 12 points in their last win against San Antonio. Pass to Dosunmu. Right wing. Here's the three. And again, no good by Chicago. Puts one up from 19. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Cummings.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Green passes to Dosunmu. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Seattle. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Basket counts. Fox has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside, Green. Into the lane. And it's Green with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
And good that time. Sabonis has got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Here's Dosunmu. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio. Glover the pass to Dosunmu. And Jones has it in the corner. Now the pass to Dosunmu. Puts it up from 12. They kick it out to Green. A three ball. Hits it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
And Fox gets it to go.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Glover. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. To Vucevic, and Jones has it in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. A second chance effort. Passes it to Dosunmu. To the paint. Here's Green. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Green's got 6 points in the quarter. Seattle trails by 5. Barnes outside. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
Pretty reliable from that area on the floor. Harrison Barnes comfortable rising up and shooting from there.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. When you look at Harrison Barnes shooting, it's clear he's all about efficiency.
He wants to make the most out of every touch, and he's doing just that by shooting consistently. He's clearly put in the work to dial in his shot and limit wasted opportunities.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Jones. Big group substitution here for Seattle. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Sabonis. That too comes in for Harrison Barnes. He's checked in for Harkless. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Cummings.
2 minutes.
There's the pass to B. Back to Fox. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Now that's good patience as Fox uses the pump fake, and that throws the defender off balance.
The Kings shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
De'Aaron Fox.
He's off on the first. Good on the second free throw.
Well, the quickness of De'Aaron Fox really is incredible. I got a chance to see John Wall early in his career, and it was the speed that we talked about, but speed can kill. And if De'Aaron Fox can control it, he'll be fantastic at creating opportunities for himself and his teammates.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's B. Holmes trying to free himself up. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from B.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
1:11 left in the first half. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. So for the Bulls, Brown is checked in for B, and it's D in for Dosunmu.
Substitution for the Bulls, Troy Brown Jr., number 3.
1:06 left to play here in the second quarter. DeRozan surveying the D. Takes it inside, and the dunk by DeRozan.
And you want to talk about high-volume scores. Just look at what DeRozan's doing tonight. He's been on a mission, putting his mark on this game in a big way.
Outside Holiday. Outside Fox. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for Seattle.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the second. And DeRozan kicks to White. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Outside Fox. Goes up with the stripe, and the jumper is good. Fox has got 22 points.
Now, De'Aaron Fox having one of those nights where he's feeling it.
Here's D. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Bulls lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Billy. I heard you tell the guys to take it to them and play with more physicality offensively. What did you mean?
Well, just I think when we're getting the ball inside around the basket, at times we got to go up a little bit stronger and play through the contact and go to the rim.
Tough sledding in there, but you got to get there. Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. DeMar DeRozan brought his A game early tonight. He had 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the visiting team.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. 3 rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
On the court right now for the Kings, we've got B, also Harrison Barnes out there. Sabonis is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Holiday in at the 2 spot. Holiday against White. Pass to Dosunmu. And they pick up 2. Dosunmu's got 5 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Fox with it. Fires from the line. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the 3rd. Outside Holiday. Back to Fox. Shoots from 14. Shot is good off the back rim and in. 24 points for De'Aaron Fox.
Pretty nice looking shot there from De'Aaron Fox, looking more comfortable.
White goes in, and White with the stuff.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely, and it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Holiday against White, and there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Now Barnes, 5 points in the game. Drives to the hoop, uses the glass to finish the layup. 7 points in the game.
You got to have a player you could trust if you're going to call a number that involves a pick and roll. And Harrison Barnes making a good decision there.
Chicago calls timeout.
And you really got to love the effort level you see from Harrison Barnes, night in and night out.
You wonder if Harrison Barnes' early years in his experience with the Golden State Warriors really implanted this team-first mentality. He went to Dallas, he became the #1 option and a scorer, but he's never tried to do too much or get too far outside of his lane, and I think that's where the respect comes from. Consistent effort, and he'll impact the game.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And here's Holiday. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Fox. Lays it up off the glass. Fox has got 26 points.
Fox getting in, nifty scoring there, not hesitating inside.
The 19-foot shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Here's Fox, and there are the Kings with another bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Shoots. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And amazing what they're doing on offense here. Perfect from the field to start the half.
Fox passes to Holiday. "13 feet away. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Left side, DeRozan. The 10-footer. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got assist number 5 here tonight. And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. 8-point game. Barnes outside. Has to be. They get a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan.
The ball goes to the away team.
Derek Jones, he's checked in for Vucevic, and then for Seattle. Trey Lyles checked in for B, and it's Dante DiVincenzo in for De'Aaron Fox. Jones against Sabonis. Here's Barnes. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 6 rebounds in the game. And Justin Holiday picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Bulls making a switch here. Green's checked in. Cummings, he's checked in for the Kings.
Checking in for the away team.
Here's White. He's got 16. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Seattle trails by 10. Outside Holiday. Driving inside. And he makes that one.
Justin Holiday.
Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Troy Brown's checked in for Chicago. And Seattle also making a change. Medu, he's checked in for Cummings. Here's White. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. White's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. White with the defensive effort.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's DeRozan. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And just so hard to stop DeRozan from making his way inside and generating points.
D, he's checked in for White. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Now here's Brown. He averages about 5 points a game. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for Seattle. Timeout called by the Kings.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Poke loose. In transition, here come the Bulls. DeRozan leading the charge. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And the active hands of DeRozan. Nice work reading the opposition and finding a way to get the steal.
Seattle trails by 15. DiVincenzo passes to Holmes. Holiday gets the bucket.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. Jones trying to get open. DeRozan, that's good. DeRozan's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Possessing great size at his position, DeRozan's muscular frame allows him to convert through the contact.
Here's DiVincenzo. 6 points for him. Passes it to Medu. Outside Holiday. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Outside, Jones. Lets it go from deep. DeRozan's shot is off. Seattle trails by 12. Barnes with it. 7 points in the game. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
D again, Chicago.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
The pass to Barnes. Here's Holmes. He's looking for DiVincenzo and finds him. Comes up empty down low.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Here's DeRozan, and good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. DeRozan's got 31.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
DiVincenzo passes to Barnes. Off target from outside.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And DeRozan throws it down.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And the call will be against D. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution for the away team, number 43, De'Aaron Fox.
And it's Seattle with the ball. They trail by 18. Here's Medu. Good D by Jones. Now Green. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. The Bulls leading by 18. They've got Vucevic round out there with Dosunmu. Then it's D, and it's DeRozan in at the 4 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Buries it from three-point range.
And we witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
Now, here's Fox. Guarded closely. The shot from the low post is good.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now, here's Dosunmu. Guarded by Fox. Here's D. That one wide left. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
He's checked in for the Bulls. Kobe White comes in for Troy Brown.
Kobe White.
And so it's Sabonis who brings up the ball for Seattle. 19-point game. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here is Dosunmu. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis with the steal. Here's Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
Attacking is one thing, but body control another, and Harrison Barnes showing you that on that play.
The Bulls leading by 15. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. White with it. Sabonis defending. Here's Glover. Wide open shot is on the money.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And the balance Sabonis has is impressive. Able to score even when the D is physical with it.
Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And again, Chicago turns it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Seattle trails by 15. Outside Holiday. Down low. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. Feeds it to Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
Driving to the basket.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Outside DeRozan. To the wing right side. And the Bulls, another three.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get down for the Look-a-Bulls.
The Bulls leading by 16. Pass to Glover. Shot from 12. Again, Chicago.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
And that one's good, Barnes.
Well, when Harrison Barnes makes shots like that, confidence grows. He's feeling it. Teammates are going to start feeding off of that.
Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. To the left side wing. Here's Glover. And the Bulls, another three.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And here's Barnes for three. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Trying more and more to utilize the three-pointer. It's a good idea. That's his second three of the game. 1 in each half.
Now here's Dosunmu. Pass to Glover from outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And that's 17 points for B.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Fox passes to Holiday for 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitors.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's his third foul of the game.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Here's Fox. He dishes it to Holiday. Sabonis, high post. Here's Barnes. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Using every bit of muscle he's got on that one. What can I say? Harrison Barnes likes to get in and attack.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. DeRozan, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
That's his third.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
This is a huge bonus to have Sabonis drill a couple shots and add some offense to the attack.
Chicago leading by 15. And here is Dosunmu. Outside, White. Passes to Vucevic. Here's Glover. Here's DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim. And so Fox will bring it up for the Kings. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Here's B. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. B's got 5 points now this quarter.
During that breakout fourth season, DeMontis averaged 5 assists per game, a crazy number for a center.
Now here's Dosunmu, guarded by Fox. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. From 12 feet out. He can't get that one to fall. Seattle goes the other way with it. 1:52 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Fox launches a three, and another three for Seattle.
Well, Fox is trying to work on that outside jump shot, become more consistent. Nice bucket there.
Now here's Dosunmu. Defense right on him. Sabonis with the block. Here's B. And it's Seattle with another.
To leave a guy like that wide open from range, big mix-up.
The Bulls leading by 7. Outside, White. 1:19 left to play here in the fourth. Glover the pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Pulls up on the elbow. DeRozan's shot is off. Seattle trails by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away. Harrison Barnes has been in some big ones, and that's a big shot.
Time called here, and the Bulls decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 4. 55 seconds left in the fourth.
Get up and get loud for the Lookable.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight. Because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He challenged his players to try to take control here. He said, this is when we want to be efficient. This is when we absolutely have to execute. See if they can get it done, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
The nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up enough.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
DeRozan for 3. Hands the 3.
How about the heart DeRozan plays with? In the clutch, he's fully committed to getting his team whatever they need.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 5. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And they need to use as little time as possible here. If they can get a bucket before the clock hits 24 seconds, they can try for a stop on the next possession. If there's less than 24, then they'll have to foul.
Barnes finds Fox.
Away team. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's loudest.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
De'Aaron Fox stepping up for the team, showing he's capable in these moments.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And an intentional foul right there.
De'Aaron Fox. That's his 4th personal foul. 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Fox kicks to Holiday. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's his 2nd personal foul. 5th team foul.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
I think that's a wrap, and I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Holiday with the 3. The shot comes out, and so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. DeMar, this team is playing well together. How are you encouraging and fostering that sense of all of you being together and playing well?
We're just making everybody comfortable, making each and everybody on the team comfortable. If it's jump shots, if it's attacking the basket, even if it's on the defensive end, we're just giving each other confidence every time we practice.
And it sure looks like it out there tonight, DeMar. Thanks a lot. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time